Greg Pratt. I'm sorry. I'm trying. My brain has ADD, and that means I can do one thing at a time, and I can do 100 things in an hour. And not one of them has anything to do with the other 99. So that's just the way it happens. Again, thank you all for helping us to raise money for the Wounded Warrior Project. Charlie Martin really is the star of the day for helping organize everything and get all the people that he got to be participating in this. My part was a lot easier thanks to Charlie. Charlie's been working with me for a little while here, and he is a valuable member of the team. I can't say enough about him. So thank you, Charlie. You give 110%, bro. That's the only way to do things. 110. Or as Wilson Pickett used to say, 99 and a half won't do. So anyway, there is food over there still. It's free. There's ziti, meatballs, let's see, salad, and bread. And y'all are welcome to help yourselves to as much as you can eat. So you can waddle out of here. Kind of like the Golden Corral, only we only got a few things. And once we get Jonathan up there, you will get a lesson in songwriting. Now y'all stock up now, because when Jonathan comes up, we're gonna jam him up for a while. Awesome, Norm, you are a prince. Thank you so much. By the way, Norm is a great songwriter too, and maybe he'll come up and do a tune or two before we shut the PA down. We've had some nice surprises tonight, though, and I'm just blown away. Brian has done an amazing job also broadcasting the whole time, live streaming on WFMCjams.com. That's WFMCjams.com. And again, to everybody who has been in the service and is a veteran, including Jonathan Long, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much. Can't tell you how incredible that sacrifice means to those of us who you've done that for.
Plug.
What? Hey?
Plug.
Huh?
Never mind.
You know the volume's in the center there.
I want to thank all of you for coming out and supporting this stuff. It's really pretty impressive what a little hole in the wall and a bunch of neat folks like you have done today. Give yourselves a nice round of applause. It's pretty cool. Charlie, thanks a lot. You've been top notch. Hey, he has. He's been working on that for a long time. And Sam, give him a nice round of applause. On a street in some downtown, his face wrinkled and dark brown. Guitar case propped open for tips. Tears well in the eyes of those who stop by. Hear the heartbreaking words cross his lips. Outside in all sorts of weather, made his skin tough as leather. But his heart was as soft as they come. And as the decades have flown by, the names that he's known by depend which side the tracks you're from. You know, the answer's been given to how long he's been living. Somewhere in his unlearned twos. But according to him, time's measured by gin. And singing his old black and blue. His guitar frets are nicked, the tuning keys stick from the dirt that started as dust. His fingers do incredible things to them ratty old strings, though the notes he don't use show some rust. He shares all that folks give him with them unwanted living in the alleys and flea bag hotels. He's touched countless lives, outlived 4 wives, and all of his children as well. Glasses thick as can be. Hell, you doubt he can see. He's got holes from his hat to his shoes. Though surrounded by holes, that most gracious of souls keeps singing his old black and blue. He's constantly swaying, whether sipping or playing, on his bench of beer cases and boards. It's hard to believe the magic he weaves in the licks he gets out of 3 chords. Though his knuckles are scarred from the pool halls and bars, there's a much deeper hurt in his eyes, mostly coming from friends with premature ends and a lifetime of losses and lies. No matter what time of day folk ask him to play, they claim he's never refused. And with a 7-tooth grin and tobacco-stained chin, sings you his old black and blue. You know, I asked him one time if he didn't mind what he found most important in life. Was it money, fame, keep a good name, the love of a woman or wife, the trust of a friend, long life with quick end, perhaps the birth of a child? He just stared into space to some casualties case. Slowly turned and he smiled. It be seeming to be. People keeps telling me, lucky man's get to choose what you do. But the truth of the matter is that all you can ask is to has what you loves. Choose you. Without missing a beat, he turned back toward the street, singing his old black and blue. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's funny, for those of you that don't come in here very often, shame on you, but you'll be surprised at what you hear in the corners, in the back, and out there. There's some very talented people walking through these doors, and thanks for being here. You come on in and be one of them. It's that time of year again, boys and girls. All over town, snow's tumbling down, turns the landscape white. The ice on trees make it plain to see Jack Frost was up all night. Children dressed in clothes like Eskimos build snowmen on my lawn. I'm in my easy chair and long underwear with the Weather Channel on. Global warming my ass. I think my nutsack's froze. I got some not too tantalizing crystals dropping out of my nose. My balls have turned an odd shade of blue. Don't think I feel my face. Incinerate some trees set free on fruit. Heat this bucket plate. The power's failed from all the birds impaled on the icicles on the wire. There ain't a thing in sight that tends to ignite the homeless ain't set on fire. Slippery streets make tires and feet useless until spring. Folks freeze to death while they watch the breath of the carolers try to sing. Global warming my ass. The price of heat and oil soared. My dog fell asleep on the porch, hell, he's stiff as a board. Wind chills falling in and can't get up. Survival is in doubt. Fire up some exhaust to asphyxiate Jack Frost and thaw my cold ass out. Global warming my ass. I think my nutsack's full. I got some not too tantalizing crystals dropping out of my nose. My balls have turned an odd shade of blue. Don't think I feel my face. incinerate some trees, set free on free, and hit this fucking place. Is there anything my friends would like to hear? Good. What? We need more barns. Less Taco Bells. We need more country charm. Less big city smells. We're unlocked doors and windows. Led to open arms. And the youngsters sit and listen to the old folks spin their yarns. We need more barns. We need more barns. Less IBM. We need a little more country charm. Start to feeling safe again. When a smile from a stranger was viewed without alarm, back to all the values that came off of the farm. We need more barns. We need more real. Less automated clerks. Need to close our hands by taking deals. Put the lawyers out of work. Where's Mike when you need him? Back when we looked for hope and kindness, and not for who's to blame. Tell your banking information. The doctors knew your name. We need more trust and a lot less greed. I believe we must get what the common people need. Back when those unlocked doors and windows led to open arms, and the youngsters sit and listen to the old folks spin their yarns. We need more barns. Back when a smile from a stranger was viewed without alarm, back to all the values that came off of the farm. We need more barns. We need more barns. I've gotten pretty old. I don't know how quickly that happened, but seeing it's Veterans Day, and I happen to be one, and proud of it. Thanks. I'd like to do this for any of the veterans, or anybody at all who would happen to like the song. I guess. Say, friend, is this bar stool empty? I'm feeling a bit overdrive. Not here so demons can tempt me. There's just too many crazies outside. Not sure if I'm needed or wanted. Not angry and ain't on the lam. Just a bit worse for wear with a few bucks to spare. To make a long story short, here I am. Ain't women the darndest thing ever. Can't live with or without 'em, I'm told. Don't know if they're crazy or clever, but they sure are a comfort to hold. In my time, some good ones have found me, but most things don't turn out like you plan. But then heaven knows I gave them reasons to go. To make a long story short, here I am. I could tell you thousands of stories, but won't bore you for all that that's worth. Like so many young men before me, I've seen there was hell here on earth. I swear if I live forever, I doubt that I'll understand why so many have gone while some get to live on. To make a long story short, here I am. I'm telling which way I've been headed. If I'll be blessed or be damned. But then either way, about all I can say. To make a long story short, here I am. Then either way, about all I can say. To make a long story short, here I am. A love song at last. I've always been amazed by what man does. See, my buddy wasn't happy with the sex he was. Ever since puberty, he was filled with doubt. There was a woman inside, just couldn't get out. Said I always wanted to be some big guy's wife. I'm putting my ass up under the knife. And when the stitches heal over, it's gonna be something to see. So the doctors waited till his thing got soft, put my buddy on the table and his pants came off. Slid the scissors up between his knees, said, now this might sting, but you won't need these. Never gonna see your Johnson again, but we're keeping the skin that you kept it in. When the stitches heal over, it's gonna be something to see. They took some hair off the tip of his chin and glued it to where the incision began. Where the big of pink flesh in 2 hours' time made him one of those things most men can't find. Shortened his nose by removing some bone, rounded his chest with some silicone. The stitches heal over, it's gonna be something to see. I called and asked the boy how things went, if he was happy with the money he spent. Said I hadn't gotten used to these bras and gowns. One nipple points up, held the other droops down. Got one hand in my tights, the other's in my blouse. Don't believe I'm gonna leave my house. Since the stitches healed over, it sure is something to see. Well, we met at a bar to have a few beers. I ain't seen nothing like it in all my years. Men were coming up with every sort of advance, inventing lines of getting Sam's pants. You know, I never hit a woman, but I'm telling you this, Sam leaned over and gave me a kiss. Until the stitches heal over, it sure is something to see. Till the stitches heal over, son, it sure is something to see. Thanks, guys. Wow. Well, that's about all the songs I know. This song is about, well, it's self-explanatory, but it came from a very dear friend of mine. Lisa Carver's from Alaska, and she went up there to see whoever the hell it was one time years ago, and when she got back, she told me how all the trees were getting stripped and tore out for all the coal and shit that was up there. And that's where this came from. Try to make a dandelion. I'll bet you that you can't. It's a little hard to find pieces for a plant. Try to make a dandelion. I think I forgot the words. Build a kangaroo from scratch for 1,000 baby birds. There's no blueprint for the redwoods. There's no instructions for the pines. You can't build a river valley without running out of time. But we'll cut it down or burn it if we think that it might pay. We'll move it where we want it if the damn thing's in our way. We'll mine it till it's empty and pump it till it's dry. We'll kill some just to save them so we can save some before they die. Only man can make a mountain cry. Could you come up without a meadow, without the help of seeds? Build an island from volcanoes while Mother Nature bleeds. One could make a mockingbird, just how long would it take? Could they hide the hills neath forests? Build some fishes for the lakes without a door, buck. Never get a phone, and there's no replacing anything once the last one's gone. But we'll cut it down or burn it if we think that it might pay. We'll move it where we want it if the damn thing's in our way. We'll mine it till it's empty, pump it till it's dry. We'll kill some just to save them, my God, we'll save some before they die. Only man can make a mountain cry. Only man can make a mountain cry. Thanks. Huh? Southbound Train. Don't care too much for interstates, restaurants with paper plates, information age and jogs on chains. But I like the way I feel in spring, the melodies the children sing, and love beneath the tin roof when it rains. And there's something about the sound of Southbound Train. Don't care too much for our concrete fields, noise crowds are making deals, the bits of life stole by computer game. And I don't believe we can laugh too much. I love the feel of one woman's touch, a waterfall's caress out in rain. And there's something about the sound of Southbound Train. So ye phantoms roll past the side and through some crossing in my soul. Soot and cinders, the days gone by. Steel ribbons on railway ties, leaving tracks behind where phantoms roll. Never have liked shopping malls, wildlife trophies hung on walls. A day without a song drives me insane. I love Appaloosa's comfy things, flower beds and front porch swings, and folks with gentle eyes that lean on canes. And there's something about the sound of Southbound Train. So roll, you phantoms roll, past the side and to some crossing in my soul. Soot and cinders, the days gone by, steel ribbons on weird white ties, leaving tracks behind where phantoms roll. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out and picking. And I'm sure there's more coming up. Thanks a lot.
Jonathan Long. So that